this ability to collect all those data points, you must be able to find additional innovations, additional automations, additional machine learning opportunities, AI opportunities to enable your projects to do even more than what you initially visioned. Um, so the data part. A lot of the officials around the world, they're very happy with the idea of collecting data using smart cities with different kinds of sensors. We're collecting air quality levels, we're tracking traffic flows, we're looking into energy consumptions, just to make their cities safer, cleaner, and more desirable to live in. And so if you look at it, the definition of a smart city really broadens to more than infrastructure, and data, but it also includes factors that you can quantify um, using environmental sustainability, reliability as additional points that you need to consider, and those the technology needs to bring those on board. Well, it's also very promising to have all this for a new, shiny smart city. The privacy of the citizens is also one of the very big concerns that the governments are talking about. Um, there is a way to go around it, with all the data that we're collecting, and it's to truncate them, to filter these data points, and then take only what you need, do your analytics on that, and then all the data still stays anonymous. Um, that also makes the machine learning, the AI part, a lot faster because you don't need 90% of all the data. You just need what the truncated amount is that's necessary, and you can decide to open up that portion of the data to other citizens, to other businesses to use. Um, Recently, the LonMark magazine that Ron brought up earlier, I've actually submitted an article in it that talks more about the different paths of digitalization, the different ways of networking, how we treat privacy and how we treat data. It's all in that article. Pick up another copy in the back if you have a chance. Um, and just to kind of give you a idea what we can do with that data, this is a visualization of the data points that we collect on our streetlight projects. Um, on top, you can see from this dashboard is very quick. You look at the different temperatures, the power ranges of the lamps. You look at the voltage fluctuations on these projects. You look at how much energy is actually saved or consumed. This is one way to visualize it. Another way to visualize it is to put it into a different user interface using AR, VR technology. Now, this is a screenshot from one of our partners in the UK. It's called Fractured Reality. This is very famous because this is actually a project for the Helsinki airport where they're collecting all the data, putting it on visually on an AR goggle, and then managing the different passenger capacities, how many people are congregated in different parts of the airport, and then tracking also the incoming flights using this interface. Yeah. And then here is another one where we are actually using LiDARs and infrared cameras, depth sensors, to create a 3D mapping of the streets. Now this, you probably know, this is obviously San Francisco. You have other thousands of vehicles on the road with a huge LiDAR on the rooftop, just collecting all this data. And this is a way to visually manage the assets of a city. Now going back to the smart streetlights, from our interface using one of the CMS of our LonMark members, uh, you can see we're able to drill down in different layers and different depths of data using various vendors, again, with the interoperability, the open protocol, where all the different vendors can work across on the same software, on the same application, or other softwares as well. Here you can see it's a list. This is actually from the last 2 years ago, lighting building, where we had all the different vendors put their street lights up, setting them up in different groups. Also from here, we collect any kind of warning failure analysis. Here we track all the different driver temperatures of the lamps and group them, to manage them better. With temperature reporting, it enables us to do more predictive maintenance, okay, to address any issues before the lamps go out. Okay. Here we looked at the energy savings, okay, from our different pilot sites. You can drill down to every individual lamp level, right? Also in different ways. Keeping track of the lifespan. Now this one's really interesting because this is actually the voltage fluctuation in the power line from one of our installation in a Southeast Asian country. Now obviously the fluctuation is great because that's how their power grid is designed. But by comparison, this is an installation in the Middle East where you see the fluctuation is much less, and which means we can have a more relaxed maintenance schedule compared to in Southeast Asia. Oh, was that the last page? Okay. Oh, no, here we go. Okay, so I probably won't talk too much about this, but this is a typical way where we can set up the technology. I'll just do the last gap here. So CMNG Capital, which I'm here for, it's a smart city focused investment fund that provides the financing and the integration of smart city infrastructure solutions for a lot of municipalities around the world. We invest in innovative technologies that will shape the future of cities. So our mission is very easy: invest for the development of smart cities and empowering everyone to do more on the Internet of Things, the super backbone. So that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.